Christine. Welcome to the GlowUp. It's so exciting to have you both here.
Thank you, Ashleigh. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Hannon, you have built an iconic career. From your early days at Cape Town's Mount Nelson Hotel to becoming South Africa's beloved Glam Guru. Now you're shaking things up with a rebrand. Let's get real. Was this an evolution that you've always dreamed of? Or did you feel the brand needed a shake-up in order to stay relevant?
I think I've reached a plateau of what I can achieve. And what I really wanted was a soundboard. I needed someone like Christine, who is in the industry as well, that can add value to my opinions. Because I cannot take the brand forward with only my ideas. And you know, if you're on the top, it's a very lonely position. Mm-hmm. You need a mate. You need a witness to say, let's do this differently, or let's celebrate this because this went really well. And also, I have ideas and dreams of many more things to come for Hannons. And I think I came to a place where I really needed to take someone's hand to lead me into that direction.
Absolutely. To brainstorm together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, Christine, stepping into a brand with such a strong legacy is no small task. People absolutely love Hannon for what it's always been. So how do you convince them that Hannons isn't just a new look, but a better brand?
You know what, Ashleigh? Hannon has been around for the best part of 30 years, I can say. And Hannon will always be the face.
100 years.
100 years. And I mean, he still looks like 21.
He does, right?
He does. So you know what? For me, basically, the brand is just getting better and better and better. The only difference is there's this small little soft S with for the feminine side. So basically the brand, what it used to be, is still there, but it's getting better and better and better all the time.
So you've added the feminine, gentle touch to Hannons with the Sally Slimming S, right? To create
absolutely.
Hannons.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And rebranding can be quite a bit of a gamble. It can either revive a brand completely, or it can alienate your local fans. What would you say has been the most rewarding and the most challenging part of this transformation?
I can't really say that we've had any challenges, really. So far, we've only had achievements. It is quite amazing that when Christine and myself started out as the new Hannons brand, in the first month, we had a national award for the best face serum, our collagen smoothing serum, as well as our slimming cappuccino. And that was so great to celebrate that together. So we've only had wins so far. And we are planning amazing new brands and new things to come. So we actually took off on a high, and we're still going.
Absolutely.
That's brilliant. Now, let's talk about products. You've reformulated some of your fan favorites, and people are wondering, do you truly improve the formulas, or are you banking on the rebrand to sell the same products in different packaging?
Well, we are changing formulas for the better, because one can never stay the same. Like you said before, with change is always good better in a good sense. And that's what we're trying to do the whole time. Then we're also planning on a new men's range. So that's where where the new formula is coming in. I would say around about in June. Yeah. We should have the men's range on the shelves, because we want men out there to also have their own brands. they normally want to go to gym, or they go to gym. They go on golf weekends. They want to take out their own products. And that's where we saw, the gap in the market to have a brand just specifically for the men.
I'm excited about that because my husband, when we first met a long time ago, he was an all-in-one guy. Those head, shoulders, knees, and toes, everything.
Hasn't changed. Still the same.
So tell me a little bit about this new men's range. Is it going to be divided into your cleanser, your moisturizer, your wash, or are you combining some of them to be multi-purpose? What is your direction with that?
I think easy to use, easy to understand.
Okay.
Simplicity. Yeah.
Absolutely. The difference between a female skincare regime and a men's skincare regime is very different. Women like to spend time on their skin. They like to cleanse, tone, serum, moisturize, then eye cream. Men don't do that.
Yeah.
If you look at where they groom themselves, women like to sit at a dressing table. Men just sort of stand in the bathroom.
They want it flat 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Yes, in front of the basin.
So we're hoping to launch with 7 products.
Okay.
The one product would be, it started off as an anti-dandruff shampoo, but because it's antibacterial and it's anti-odor, we are going to call it, it'll be a shampoo and a body wash all in one.
Oh, fabulous.
It makes sense. Right. So then men have beards. So our facial wash will be a face and beard wash.
Okay.
For instance.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Men traditionally still use an aftershave. I really do not know why. I mean, I think I was a teenager when I used the aftershave for the last time, but a lot of guys like that. So all they want really, they want to smell nice very often. And the other reason is they want the calmness of the shave. So we're bringing out, instead of a toner, we're bringing out a calming and soothing spray with fragrance, with a nice citrusy fragrance for them to feel fresh and to calm the skin. Then I'm busy working on an amazing face and neck scrub for bump control.
Ingrown hairs.
Yeah. And men, the skin of men would be 25% thicker than female. So if you look at the granule of an exfoliator, it needs to be a little bit more coarse. If I think of an exfoliator, I always think of sandpaper in your skin, really, because that is what it is.
Yeah, the physical.
The physical, yeah. And so we'll have that. Moisturizing, men don't they mustn't feel there's anything on their skin. They don't want to shine. They don't want the effect of a moisturizer. So we have the most incredible sunscreen moisturizer, completely oil-free. So when you apply it, it's just gone. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing something.
That's fantastic.
So we're starting off with those kind of things, and also recognizable treatments that if you look at a product, you'll think, okay, this is definitely for me.
And tell me, the fragrances that you're going to use in that range, they're natural fragrances or they're perfumed? What are you looking at?
I started off by thinking of doing citrusy. Okay. So in our range, we'll also have a shaving gel, which will revolutionize the shaving industry, because men use the can with the foam and all that. So this is a see-through, super lubricating product.
Okay.
And I tried to incorporate the citrusy fragrance in that. Doesn't work. Men like that male fragrance.
That menthol.
They want to smell mainly.
And they want cooling.
Yes.
And all that. So we have, in our range, we have 2 or 3, we'll vary between 3 different fragrances. So we'll work with a citrusy fragrance, but we'll also work with some fine fragrances that you find in male perfume.
Okay, and there'd be more. The goal of these products is to be more soothing and calming post shave on the skin, while maintaining a more mattifying end result with your moisturizer sunscreen.
Exactly.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. And
I'm looking forward to that.
And we're also going with a whole system of fitness for your skin instead of grooming or beauty. So it's skin fitness for men, because as you like to keep your body groomed and fit, so you can keep your skin groomed and fit.
And can you explain a bit more about that part of the concept? How does, for the layman listener, how would skin fitness be explained for in this case?
Well, Ashleigh, if you have a look at it, I mean, up till recently, men didn't really look after their skins. They don't want to be seen with cream on their skins. They don't want to be seen exfoliating their skins. Otherwise, it's not manly, if I can say that. But things has changed. I mean, if you are in a specific, let's say you play sports, you are a professional in a professional business environment. I mean, you still need to look the part. You still need to take care of your skin. So basically, it's actually education for men as well. That's where the fitness part comes in. I mean, you can see the difference, in men that look after their skin versus men that don't. I mean, there's just a super glow on your skin if you're going to take care of your skin. And it's not to, they don't need to be ashamed of it. I mean, it's physically improving the texture of your skin.
Like you would take care of your body, you take care of your skin.
Exactly. So why do you take care of your body? Because you want to be healthy, you want to look healthy. So do it to your hair as well. Do it to your face. I mean, even your hands and your feet. And I mean, the better you look, the better you'll feel.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I think that is a catchy link between the two,
Yeah.
skin fitness,
taking
care of your skin matches how with physical fitness of your body, you got to take care of your body. And men most men like to take care of their body. Now go take care of your skin.
And you know what? as we are going forward, developing all these products, there we get samples and then we do test trials with men outside, and we actually do the trials until Hannon is happy, myself are happy. And you know what? We also give it to friends, family of ours, where we ask them, please
feedback.
Give your honest opinion. And I must tell you, there was about 5 to 6 men that actually said, you know what is a scrub? What is an exfoliator? They don't use it.
Yeah.
And after the first time they used this, it's like, wow, when can I use this again? They are amazed because they can feel the difference. They can see the difference.
That's great.
Yeah.
Christine, I'm hearing so much buzz about your new primer. In a market filled with your miracle primers, what makes this one a game changer? Is it truly better, or is it just the latest hype?
You know what, Ashleigh? We went through the whole developing process, and I must tell you, it makes a huge, huge difference. I used to wear primer all the time, so I'm not going to compare ours to others, but ours I just feel is better.
Compare. No,
compare. We want you to compare.
No, ours is better. In the sense, what I can say is, you know what? Over the weekend, I forgot to put my primer because I put my serums and then my sunscreen afterwards. And my eye cream, and I actually forgot to put my primer. And I started to use, with my blender. I started to use my blender with my foundation. I could feel, something it's not right here. Whereas, and I took off the concealer and the base, and I applied my primer because I can feel the difference. It's much smoother. Your foundation spreads so nicely. I mean, fine lines and wrinkles, I promise you, it fills that up.
And your skin looks fabulous.
Thank you so much. I mean, I'm turning 46 in 2 weeks, and I'm proud to say it. And you know what? And that's what I want to say. Our products, I mean, from the wash till the last one, the primer now is just absolutely amazing. I use the whole range. And I must tell you, if I don't use a product, if it's my morning regime or my night regime, then I can feel the difference. I know because you can feel the difference. But to come back to the primer, those smoothing particles that's in there, and also I can feel that my foundation lasts the whole day.
That's brilliant. And would you say, sorry to interrupt you because I'm just now excited with these questions. Would you say that it's good for all skin types? So it's not just for your more mature skin, but even your more oily, acne-prone skin, or is it fine for them to use it?
It's fine for them to use it. I would say from the age of 18, they can use it. 16 if they want to. If they want to apply a bit of makeup. And what's also nice is over a weekend, if I don't go out or go to road shows or so, I let my skin breathe, then I go without foundation, but I still use my primer together with my serums, and I add a little bit of blush, and you won't believe what amazing results you get. So it's not only for mature skins, and it's not oily as well. It's this silky, smooth feeling on your skin.
And so you would say it's more non-comedogenic, so you don't have to worry about getting breakouts from it.
You won't get breakouts, no.
And all skin tones as well? Can everybody wear it? From all the different Fitzpatrick skin tones?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's going to be the next number one salad, cosmetology.
I don't know any woman who already have beautiful skin that doesn't want their skin to be even more beautiful.
Absolutely.
And this is actually where the foundation perfecting primer comes in, because even if you are so good with your skincare regime, you know about that little wrinkle, that little thing,
that little line there,
that little line, and you want it gone. So that's where your primer comes in.
I'm going to try it. You know what I'm going to do is after this, I'm going to go and do a video using the primer, and I'm going to do a before and after with the primer. And I actually want to try it out without foundation, because that really intrigues me. I prefer wearing like a BB cream or a tinted sunscreen. I'm not a fan of wearing foundation all the time. Exactly like you said, you want to leave your skin to breathe. And on weekends, I do exactly that. I'll wear my tinted sunscreen, a bit of blush, a bit of mascara, because otherwise, I look like ridiculous without mascara. My eyelashes are so fair. It looks ridiculous. We need to use the more lash, which we're going to chat about, but I need the more lash, okay? Because I want those big, beautiful, long eyelashes. But I'm going to try it.
What you can also do is you can take a drop of your primer, take a tiny bit of your foundation and pre-mix.
Blend it. Okay, mix it together. Great.
Yeah, because then you have a little bit of cover and you have the flawless finish.
So it's like a bit of a CC cream.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Wait, I'll tag you guys. I'll do a video with that and give it a try, because I love the idea of wearing the primer without heavy foundation, or just like put a little drop in. Yes, we'll give our audience at Cosmetology different ways to wear the primer. So if you want to go out, you can have your more layers of foundation. If it's something more formal, if you're at home, how you can just wear it on its own with sunscreen. Okay, great. So I'm excited for that.
So also when you do your video, do one with, like you say, with your tinted moisturizer or tinted sunscreen. The other one with a foundation, because a lot of women out there do wear foundation every day. So divide your skin in half. One half put your primer and the other half don't. Then you start with first your primer.
Good idea. And then put the application of foundation
and then
on top of that.
If you use a blender, wipe the blender or use another blender, because you're supposed to wash your blender every day.
Honest, I just use my hands. God's given blenders, but we're fine.
Exactly. Use what you've got.
I get to keep them clean when I wash them, and there we go.
And then you'll feel the difference.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. Now, beauty lovers are super passionate, and sometimes they can be resistant to change. Hannon, how are you keeping your loyal fans on board while winning over new ones?
I think we do it in two ways. The one is to enlarge our footprint. So when we started Hannon, we were salon exclusive. So we only distribute to hair salons. Then the beauty salons caught on. Then it was nail salons, and eventually now we're in pharmacies as well. So enlarging the footprint, that is one way how we can reach a wider audience. And also with regards to the economy of the country, if you stock in a pharmacy, many of our clients can actually purchase on their accounts. So it helps everyone. And then the second way we do it is by creating new avenues into our brand. Christine spoke about the men's range that's coming out. We also think of a teenage range, a baby's range. So these are all things in the pipeline. So that is not only gaining new clients, but also make it easier for them to purchase.
That's fantastic. And I think with cosmetology as well, we've got loyalty points and cos coins and all of that they can earn. So it incentivizes them further. You've got a new audience through your e-commerce platforms. You've got your salons. You've got your pharmacies. So your footprint is definitely growing. You have a pattern of where your customer generally comes from historically. I like to say it's the, what did we call it? The Avon crowd originally, but it's expanded so much.
Absolutely.
The demographic of your customer has changed so much. You still have that Avon customer that now absolutely adores Hannon or Hannons, but you've got a whole new customer audience that you've captivated as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and also I think what makes us different is, you know what, we listen to the client, you know, the end consumer, you know, what they want for their skins.
Which you'll now have with the men's range as well. That's just going to expand even further, the new primer. That's brilliant.
Now the good and the bad. I mean, we get emails from end consumers if they love something, but also if they hate something.
Yeah.
I mean, a funny story. This one client emailed us. She started using our hairspray. Was bitterly upset because now she's got midgets flying over her head. What did we put into that hairspray that attracted little michies?
Wow, okay. Must be the hairspray. In fact, next time I'm driving,
fragrance.
next time I'm driving around or in a shopping mall and I see people with michies all over there, I'll be like, you're using it and it must be. Now, the beauty industry moves so fast. 1 minute you're trending, the next minute you've forgotten. How do the two of you both stay ahead of the curve and ensure Hannons doesn't just follow the trend, but you set them?
If Christine and myself are together, we only talk product. We talk shop nonstop. If it's a friendly call, we'll end up talking shop. And I'm rather passionate about active ingredients. I love if there's something new and happening, we discuss it. And we start adding it to our existing formulations. For instance, one of our products that's doing incredibly well is our lightening serum for pigmentation. So the last not to lighten skin, because we're not legally allowed to say that, but to brighten the skin. Yes. So to take the darker patches, the melanosomes, break it up and brighten it. So the last 2 years, there's been huge bounds and leaps that's been made with fighting pigmentation, or to treat pigmentation. There are active ingredients like Giga White, like glutathione, like marshmallow extracts. So we start adding those to an existing product to improve it even more. I have this girlfriend that I see once a week, and she doesn't like using a foundation. So I saw her, I think it was yesterday, and so I said, have you started using foundation? She says, no, I haven't used, I just used that lightening serum because it just brings your skin to one shade.
Wow, that's brilliant.
It is brilliant. So that's how we maintain our clients and how we stay abreast of whatever new is happening.
Constantly looking for innovative technology to incorporate in your products.
And also between myself and Hannon, I mean, apart from discussing products the whole time and try to create better products, we are there actually, to show women and men as well now that, what, you are beautiful. You're inside and outside beautiful. And they must always remember that.
Self-care, taking care of your
yes.
Someone posted on an ad I did the other day. I was trying out this new pimple patch and I was showing my skin as it really is, not with makeup or anything. I think I had a bit of mascara because, I told you about them lashes. But I showed I had a pimple on my face. I put the patch on and how it reduced the inflammation of the pimple and it made me feel more confident to go out like that. Okay. Someone went and posted on some troll went and posted on it and went, vanity, with 7 exclamation marks. And I was like, self-care with 7 exclamation marks back, because looking after your skin is not vanity. It's part of your skin's health, is part of the health of your overall body, and also the health of your mental state. Because if you do not take care of your skin, unfortunately, we live in a society that is skin deep, and everybody judges you initially on first impressions and your initial appearance. Now, if you can be a mastermind of an incredibly intelligent human being, but if you've got hyperpigmentation, for example, or you've got acne-prone skin, or you've got scarring or rosacea or psoriasis, or all these conditions that is a reality, it's going to impact your confidence. And so, that is the ethos of cosmetology, is elevating the world's confidence through enhanced beauty. It is self-care. It is not vanity. And it's exactly what you're saying with your brightening serum. You are working on hyperpigmentation, which is a pain point for some people. So while there are those that have comments, maybe it's because it's not their pain point, but everybody has a pain point. So don't you find it amazing when you have a product like your brightening serum or like your primer that shows such phenomenal results, and you can just see the way the person who uses it, their mannerism changes. As a somatologist, you know this. This is what we thrive on.
Yeah.
Where a person walks into your clinic and they're so super self-conscious, and then all of a sudden, few weeks, months later of coming for treatment, and they start walking taller and they're more confident and they're loud and they're making an effort with their appearance. It's not because they're vain. It's because they genuinely feel confident.
They feel better
through their appearance. That's exactly what you're doing. Don't you find that amazing when you get to see that?
I don't think there's a single person that wakes up in the morning and go to the mirror and stand there and say, you look beautiful. I don't think so.
Fabulous. I woke up this way.
Beauty comes from within, within bottles and jars. Hannon's bottles and jars.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Exactly.
And in a world where it's so difficult, it's impossible to control your day. It's impossible. Yeah. The one thing you can control is the way you look before you exit your house in the morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My granny, she would never leave the house. Doesn't matter what's going on. She would never leave the house without her hair done with all the lacquer in her hair and a full face of makeup. And she kind of set a trend. And it's not about being vain. It's setting a trend of caring about your appearance.
To be proud of yourself.
Yes. It's just so that you feel confident when you walk out of that door. And that's exactly it. When I take my 3 kids to school or fetch them from school, I don't just throw on a track pants and be like, okay, I'm going to go down. You don't know who you're going to see. You make sure you look good. And I love that Hannon's range covers everything from the start of your skincare to the end of your makeup. It closes that whole chapter, and I'm really excited to see what happens with your men's range, because that, again, is a growth. It is something new that the two of you are building together, which is super exciting. And I really hope that it takes over the men's skincare range market. And I'll let you know the stats from Cos pretty soon, because you'll know that we're going to be selling it. Christine, Give us the inside scoop. Are there, apart from the launch of the men's range, are there any other exciting events that we should mark in our calendar?
Apart from we looking into, like Hannon said earlier, the youth range that we're going to start also to work on, and also a baby range. That's why we say we listen to the end consumer. There's always a product for a different market. So also, just to say something, I am a semi-finalist for Mrs. South Africa.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So it's a huge privilege for me as well. And doing it together with Hannon and the brand Hannons, I want to show people together with our product that, you know what, you are beautiful. Women empowerment is huge. Women must stand up for themselves. And you know what, like we have spoken the whole time, is, you know what, if before you leave the house, put on your serum, put on your eye cream, even if you just apply 2 products, you know what, you are beautiful. Don't be ashamed of everything. And that's where women need to stand up for themselves. But know that you are beautiful.
That's a brilliant message, especially coming from a woman who's climbed that ladder. You've done it yourself. I can relate as a somatologist, the challenges you face from the start when you start studying. And you have to do those 600 awful practical hours.
600 to 800 hours. Yes.
Every weekend.
Yes.
Scrubbing those feet, waxing the armpits, the whole lot. And look at what you have achieved. You have not stopped. You have not peaked. And you actually still have so much more to achieve. And now as a semi-finalist, we'll be holding fingers and crossing toes and hoping that you go all the way to the end and you and Hannon together, because that'll be so super exciting. And even if that doesn't happen, you've achieved.
Absolutely.
You've achieved so much. Absolutely. As it is. Very excited for you.
And for me, it's like, you know what, I've done that. But most of all, I want to show women, you know what, doesn't matter who you are, just believe in yourself, go for it.
And when will the finals take place?
The finals is the 4th of July.
Okay.
Then it's the finals. And I must say, Hannon said he'll be there as well.
I'll be there.
You will be there.
I'll be there.
And Hannon is not one that actually goes to these beauty pageants.
Where's it at? Empress?
It's going to be at Empress
Palace, yeah.
But I'm going to have my whole crew with me, sitting in front. And thank you.
They must all dress up.
It's a formal occasion.
We're voting for Christine. Everybody has to wear T-shirts. Get T-shirts.
Yes.
It's like, I'm going to wear a T-shirt.
We were talking about the Mrs. South Africa competition. And it's not a discussion for now, but Christine has such a beautiful story from achieving from where she's been to where she is today. So it is a very empowering, motivational story as to how by making the correct choices every day, having a positive mindset where life can lead you to. And we also had the discussion of the word that we spoke about earlier, vanity. So many people think that beauty competitions is just all pure vanity. I believe that we should use every aspect, everything that we can use for inspiration to make this world a better place. And being beautiful is a talent like any other. It's a talent like if somebody can sing well, for instance. And if you with that unique talent is being given a platform where you can make the world a better place, where you can make a difference in the lives of animals, old people, children, whatever the case is, then why not? We should support it.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah. So also part of my Mrs. South Africa journey now is, we've got this amazing pet calming shampoo for animals. There's a label on the shampoo that it's for cats and dogs, but you know what? You can use it on horses. You even bath the chickens.
Chickens.
You bath chicken.
Chickens.
Yeah.
You can even. It's so calming.
It's a topic for another day.
It's so calming. It's non-allergenic. You can even wash your rabbits. I mean, it's a pet shampoo. So part of Hannon's is that for every bottle that gets sold, we give R1 to the Guide Dog Association, as well as for SACA. Now, SACA is the part where the animals gets cancer.
Wow.
And I mean, we don't realize there's so many animals out there that has got cancer. Also, SACA is involved with Onderste Poort in Pretoria. So, I mean, the more pet calming shampoo we can help to sell, the more we can help animals, you know. So, yeah, let's do a good cause.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you have the platform now to bring that message across,
Yes.
which people would not be aware of
Yes.
without Mrs. South Africa taking place. So to that point of vanity and being able to actually make a difference, it's brilliant. Before we wrap up, what's one bold message you each want to leave with the beauty community?
You go, girl.
I would say, you know what? Never doubt yourself. Go for it. If you believe in something, if you believe in your heart, or let's say if you've got a dream in your heart, you know what? Go for it. Never say never. You know, like Nike's design, you know, that
Just do
ticket,
it.
just do it. You know what? You've got nothing to lose. But if you believe in something and you believe in yourself, then you're strong enough.
That's fantastic. And Hannon, what would you like to say?
We live in a visual society where we will always be judged by the way we look. And we all know that people who are better looking, who are more well-groomed, get better chances and opportunities in life. So it's really worth it to invest in the way that you look, because it's not only first impressions that count, but first impressions are always lasting impressions. So like I said earlier, before you leave your house in the morning, make sure that the one thing that you can control is the way that you look. Make time for looking your best, but never, for the sake of missing out on a great adventure out there, spend a minute too long in front of the mirror.
Absolutely. Time is of the essence. Make it count.
But if I can
Brilliant.
also say something, if I may have 2 words.
Go for it. The floor is all yours.
So basically what Hannon said as well is, you know what, it's how you look, how you feel. But you also said with your 3 children, I mean, I've got 2 children. And I mean, I actually, I've been married for almost 6 years, and I've known my husband for the best part of 8, going for 9 years. And he's never actually used products. And now he's got as much products as me, as myself. And you know what? It's
You
what
are ruining him.
No, he was beautiful. I'm making him more beautiful, and
Probably
he
when men get
loves
older,
it.
they get more
And he
beautiful.
loves it. But you know what? The best thing is that you can actually teach not only your family. Let's say your husband. Let's say your kids. It starts with a parent, with a mom. You know, teaching your family. You know, your husband and your kids, because it's what your kids see, what you do to your face, you know, to your skin regime, where dad will show where the fitness part comes in and mom's the caring one. So no, you know what? Mom shows the caring part for your skin, and that actually goes on for years. So your kids will actually teach their kids what to do.
Again, it's not just about vanity. Importance of skincare is UV protection as well, and ensuring that your kids are wearing sun care every day.
Absolutely.
And they're washing their face with the correct pH balance cleansers. They don't end up with breakouts. There's a lot to it. So
Yes.
it's layered. It's not so simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
Thank you both so much for this very inspiring conversation. It's clear that Hannon's is not just a rebrand, it is a revolution. And I really cannot wait to see what you achieve next. I've loved having you here, and I can't wait for our next interview when you are going to be right at the end of that finalist, and I want to see you there because I know you can.
Thank you, Ashleigh.
And Hannon, looking forward to our next chat because I think we need to talk about washing those chickens. I'd like to know more about that because I wash my chickens, but that's before I cook them.
These were show chickens, let me just tell you that.
And mine
These
at that
were
point
last
is just
chickens.
a breast. So there we go. To all of our lovely listeners, are you ready for your own glow up? Check out the fresh, reimagined Hannon's collection now available at cosmetology.co.za and experience the beauty revolution firsthand. Until next time, stay radiant and stay bold.